Find the domain and the range of the function from its graph. So here is our graph, and first thing I see is that there's an ending point here where the function stops and there's no more points. So we need to figure out what that point is there. And it looks like it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and also the function bottoms out here. There's no more xy values below that. So that's important, and that looks like that's going to be something like 1/2, -6. That's about the best that we can see there. Okay, so let's see how this helps us. Let's go for the domain first. It's a set of all first coordinates, in other words, the x values of points on the graph of the function. So I see x's. Well, this arrow indicates that that function keeps on going up and probably get wider and wider. So it covers all the x values all along here until 3, and it stops. I don't see any x values anymore beyond 3. So it looks like the domain is all the points x less than or equal to 3. In set notation, that would be set of x such that x is less than or equal to 3. And we're going to see later, or you may have seen this in Algebra 1, that's the same thing as saying negative infinity open to 3 close bracket in interval notation. So that's where all the x values are. And what about the range? Where are all the y values of points? Well, again, since this goes on to infinity, it gets all the y values all up here, continuing on. It gets all these y values. I see points over here that have y values here, and these points have y values there. Coming down here, visualizing this, all the way to this point here, and there's no y values for any points below this y, which is -6. -6 is the lowest y value. So we would say that this would be y greater than or equal to -6. So in set notation, that would be set of y such that y is greater than or equal to -6. That's where all the y values are. And in interval notation, we would say that's -6 to infinity.